got the rat Axel tonight.
Oh, what's he done tonight?
Well, what's he done? So, he sent court papers to Holly and their mum and somebody else. I don't know who the other person is, and tried to get money off them. So he's basically grassed. He's a grass. Sure, we knew that anyway, but he's a fucking rat. Right? So I hope he's watching this, so he knows that he's a fucking grass. And he tried to say that I can't even remember what he said in the live the other night, but he said something along the lines that it wasn't free out of court or something, that they would be waiting on to give over $5,000, right? And now you want to see the writing on this. He can't even spell owners. Literally, a fucking. He's literally. It's like a 2-year-old spelling. Honest to God, I have a 3-year-old baby. I have a 3-year-old, and honest to God, I think if I sat long enough and taught him how to spell owners, he could write it and spell it. And that's no word of lie. I'm not even being sarcastic or anything. I think he could. He's literally mentally challenged. He's lacking in the fucking brain. Like, if anybody had accepted that in a court, you'd have to have your head looking at. So he would, and he tried to say that they hadn't received the papers yet, but I've seen them with my own fucking eye. Do you know what I mean? And because how would I know that owners is spelled wrong? See if he's listening to this. Read the fucking shit you wrote on the fucking page, Axel, and you'll see that when it says where you wrote owners, you spell it like fucking OWENERS or something. He spells it some mad way or something. Or ERS or something. That's the way he spells it. OWNERERS. Something like that. He's a grass, just a bona fide grass, mate. He goes on about living the fucking life and shit like that, and he's running the courts, trying to intimidate women. You know what I mean? He's just a fucking snake, and he'll be watching this 100% because he watched last week's too. So he'll be watching this. He's just a fucking straight up grass.
Well, we know he's a grass, and he's a bit of a puff as well. Because any man that comes to fight him, he fucking calls the police on him. But he's all game with fucking terrorising women in person.
Well, that's it. But he keeps going the way he's going. Then we'll see. Don't forget, there'll be a visit paid soon here in 2 weeks or somewhere. So
I think he'll be indoors for next 2 weeks.
He just needs to knock in the fucking head. He's been warned many times. I think it's getting the final straw now. You know what I mean? It's just patty shit. He wasted 200 quid. Does he even have 200 quid to waste? Listen, I could say a lot of shit. I don't want to go into it, but I could say a lot of shit about him, but I'm not here to just completely slaughter him. I just want him to leave women alone and shit. Why doesn't he go after fellas or anything? Do you know what I mean? He's now arguing with bed-bound bars and shit like that. You know?
It's because he's a bully. He doesn't actually want to fight a fair fight. He wants to pick on women and fucking a near enough disabled man or really old pensioners. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's ever fucking offered out a able-bodied man.
If I can get permission to post the thing, I'll post it, but I wouldn't post it without permission. You know what I mean? Just to prove, because he tried to deny that these even existed. The other day, they exist, like 100%. He tried to say that they would be receiving the McGean, and it's just bullshit. Listen, what judge in the right mind? You want to read this, baby? You want to read it? It's fucking shocking, mate. He's basically wrote on it that they were calling him a fucking rapist or something like that. And has tried to sue for like fucking $5,000. Who would want to give a waste man $5,000 to spunk up his nose or something? Do you know what I mean?
I'll be gone in a week.
with absolutely no facts to even back it up.
No, it's bollocks, isn't it, really?
No facts. He just makes up the shit. He's probably, see if there is anything, he's probably writing himself on fake fucking profiles. And that's just fact. Like, there's no even two ways about it. He's just fucking, he's starting to get in my work a bit more now. I see the last fucking thing. And that's another thing. He keeps tagging me and shit. I don't know why it's because he sees my channel is doing all right. But he needs to knock in the fucking head. I don't want my name associated with a cunt. It's as simple as that.
He went quiet for a little bit when it was starting to get on top, but he seems to have got brave again now, doesn't he? I keep on seeing him around now.
Yeah. Oh, 100%, yeah. And he keeps tagging me in his videos, which I don't want to associate it with.
Mm.
Do you know? I just don't want to associate anything with him. I don't like grasses. Don't like people that target women, kids, or anything like that.
No, they're just rats, aren't they?
Yeah, 100% rats. That's it. Like, I don't like people that dry snitch. Do you know what he says? That this shit on YouTube about drug dealers and money laundering and shit like that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's dry snitching because the way you've got to look at it, if somebody did, see if you said it enough times to the police or something, they would eventually go to themselves, fuck, well, maybe have a wee look into it if they got bored.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And he's just trying to do that, to just try and intimidate people into fucking either keeping quiet about him or don't even know why he just gets a thrill out of it or what. So yeah, he's definitely a grass. Anybody that goes to the courts for anything and claims that they're not a grass, but he's already admitted he's a grass, do you know what I mean? He said on a live one time that, now he might deny this, but the live's on my fucking page somewhere. He said on the live that if anybody comes to his door, he'll ring the police.
Mm.
What sort of cunt does that? Do you know what I mean? What sort of cunt goes to the police if you bring trouble to your door? It's like fucking Haggy. So I think, because right, I'll say another thing. See, when I said I was going to start clipping Haggy and all, and I think he's very pally with Haggy, and he doesn't let on.
Every time I see, well, when Higgy was back on, he was always very friendly to him. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
I said I was going to start clipping Haggy. Do you know when Haggy said he would love to see me in the street or something? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, I said I was going to start clipping the cunt and putting it out there, and he was like, "Oh, don't clip him. There's people that just spend all their time reporting channels for him." And I was thinking it's probably him. Because he slid right back in. Like, Haggy was willing to give him a good chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see it.
So I don't even know. Well, all we know is anyway, he's a grass and he can stick his court paper so far up his hole he can be shitting paper for the next couple of weeks.
Well, he's going to have a surprise at the end of the month anyway, isn't he?
He is, yes. So big up, Polly, and I'll see you later, bye-bye.
See you later, General, mate. I didn't know about that court thing though, but it doesn't surprise me one bit, to be honest. Oh yeah, some do. I don't. Life's weird sometimes. You want them to be gone, but some fucking do end up just lasting. It's weird. Big up, Mank Dank.